Ladies and gents, girls and boys, Danny Stewart from BassJapanDirect.com with a work log file. I'll just keep this quick. I've installed these three switches in this beautiful 1990s tune ZI3 6-string bass. So now it has coil tap switches for each pickup that do series, parallel, series, and then single. Wow. Let's turn the treble up. Sorry, the tone. So you can hear that a bit more clearly now. The three tonal settings. Same on the front pickup. It's kind of subtle between the series and parallel. That's parallel, series, and single. Take the tone down. It's maybe a little easier to hear. It's very subtle between the parallel and series. Oh yeah, you can hear a little kick there. Gets a little brighter in parallel. A little stronger in series. And then if you go balanced, of course you get all these combinations. So right now this would be series mode on both. Parallel on both. Single on both. That's nice. Let's turn the master tone all the way up. And then of course you can have any combination. So single and series. Single and parallel. Single and single. Any combination of those three. Of course, when you're in the single mode or the series mode, you'll get a little bit of there's a little bit more noise as you are outside of humbucking, true humbucking mode. However, the noise does go away when you touch the strings, so it's generally pretty quiet. But anyway, that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. If you want such modifications done to your purchase, it can be done if you've got humbuckers, or even if you've got two single coil pickups. We can make a a series parallel boost switch on, like for example on a passive model. There's all kinds of things that can be done. And this is a simple mute switch. So if you're taking if you're on stage doing a show and then you want to take an intermission, but you don't want to touch any of the settings, you don't want to turn the volume down on the bass because you've got it set at a certain level that you like, you can just flick it into mute position, and then when you get back on stage, turn it back on, and you're ready to go. So that's useful. In this case, though, I tried wiring that so that it was just cutting the battery, but if I did that, you still got bleed through, you still had volume coming through, so it wasn't really truly a mute. So I've done it on the output instead. I'm not sure why that is. It's maybe the architecture. Yeah, it might be the architecture of the circuitry. I tried to make it so that it switches off the battery and the output all at once, but couldn't get that to work for some reason. So it would need to be done. If you wanted to switch the battery off, you'd need to do that on a separate switch. And the other thing is, when you do the battery, you turn off the battery. If you make a battery switch, what happens is it takes maybe 2 or 3 seconds for the battery to warm up and kick in. So it's not like I think this is better because you can use it like a transformer switch or something, for effect as well if you want to. But anyway, the battery life, this particular circuit, which is the Tune CLE1 preamp, is pretty good. It's like 5 or 6 months for a good quality 18 volt pair of batteries. So I don't think it's such a big deal to not cut the battery. You don't really need to have a battery switch, in my opinion. But of course, if you want it installed, we can also do that. It's just in this particular instance, it seems that it has to be done as a separate switch. So yep, that's all, folks. And to the customer, if you do want to change anything about this, let me know. Otherwise, it's ready to go. And yeah, we've got the hard case for it as promised. So I think that covers everything. And for anybody who's interested in getting this kind of bass, to find one with a figured top like this, a figured body rather, because this is the wings, they're solid, figured flame maple, is quite rare. However, I do see walnut versions around still of this model, and they're also beautiful. And I mean, they sound maybe not quite as bright as the maple here, but you know, they've got the same pickups and similar circuitry, So we could do a similar arrangement if you're interested. All right, that'll do it, guys. I won't ramble anymore. Take care. If you like the channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. All right. Cheers. Talk to you soon.